Hello. Welcome to this video, guys. Before I begin, if you'd like to reach out to OCD Recovery's coaching services, please reach out to phil@ocdrecovery.com and he will get back to you as quick as he can. I'm feeling very excited today, guys. England are playing in the Euro final against Spain. I'm not sure if we're going to win. Hopefully we do. As all the group chats have been saying recently, it's coming home. Or I hope so anyway. But yeah, it's a good day for everybody here in England, and it's just another chance to annoy Nick with how much we like football and how much America hates football. So yeah, always nice to get that in. So yeah, I wanted to do a quick video about disputing in the moment. I think this is a key topic, especially for fear of fear. It's one of the biggest fear of fear compulsions in my mind. It's something that I did a lot, and something that really didn't help me. Obviously in the moment when you get that trigger, that fear of fear trigger, or the urge or the sensation or an image, you really just want to counteract that and be rid of that in the moment, just to get back to that baseline state of peace. But disputing in the moment is compulsive, and sometimes it can be automatic. Sometimes you get that trigger, or obsession, urge, image, whatever it is, and you'll naturally just jump to that. It's like your safety net when you're disputing in the moment. But you're going to need to try and break that habit, and just let the discomfort play out. The only reason why you dispute in the moment is because firstly you're still very fused to like the sensation, and you're still very scared of it. It might feel very, very uncomfortable, and you just want to do everything you can to get rid of it. And then two, your acceptance, your unconditional self-worth and other acceptance still needs a bit of work, because obviously disputing in the moment, right, that's the opposite of acceptance, right? It's trying to be rid, it's resistance, it's saying that you absolutely should not experience this, and it's just attempting to fix something. With acceptance, right, I said this before in one of the group chats the other day, it's not a doing, it's a being. So it's actually very unnecessary to dispute in the moment, and it's not going to give you the results that you're after, because as I just said there, acceptance is just a state of being that comes as you work towards your rational beliefs, improve your life structure, stop compulsion. So that if you're doing that in the moment, that your acceptance still needs a bit of work, and you're not going to be able to force that acceptance in the moment, right? Acceptance comes gradually as we change our life perspectives, as we change our beliefs and our behaviors. You want to look at this, right? So in your OCD recovery journey, it's a multi-year recovery journey, I'm afraid. And say there's a moment and you're feeling particularly triggered, right? You've got to think what that moment is in relation to your entire journey. It's that couple of seconds in regards to a multi-year long process. It's a fraction of the recovery journey. So is doing that in the moment, right, is that really going to have a big impact on the wider recovery journey? You're talking 1 second out of 3 years. No, it's minute, it's tiny, it's literally a fraction of it, right? So in the moment, you're not going to get the results that you're after, and it's not going to really make a big difference. And in fact, the only difference you're going to make is if you make things worse for yourself, if you see what I'm trying to say. So yeah, disputing in the moment, as tempting as it is, as much as we think it does help us, it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to rid yourself of discomfort in the moment. It'd be nice if it did happen, but you need to just take the risk. You need to take the leap and just really try and break the habit, and just get used to coexisting with the discomfort without adding fuel to the fire, without being anxious about being anxious, being depressed about being depressed, because when you're disputing in the moment, you're giving it that extra layer. And as I said before, it is automatic, and as you sort of look at your irrational beliefs and decatastrophise the sensation or the urge, it should start to come down. But especially in the early days, this is going to be very high. And if you do dispute in the moment, don't beat yourself up. By the way, when I speak about disputing in the moment, I'm talking about just doing it in your head. And you're on autopilot, and you're trying to, like, you have this sequence of words in your head that you think is going to neutralize the anxiety. So I remember sometimes when I'd get that anxiety trigger, I'd say in my head, oh, why should I not be anxious? Or I'd say, oh, anxiety isn't 100% awful, I can still live my life. And I just alternate between those different things. Sometimes as well, what I'd do is, if I was at home, I'd just jump upstairs and just get out my notepad and pen and start writing it down, super triggered, with a complete wrong intention of trying to get rid of the discomfort rather than accepting it. It's so important to be intentional with how we dispute and do our homework. It's always got to be the intention of to accept and not to be rid. So doing that, disputing in the moment, whether that's the notepad or in my head, you do need to be really careful with that, because from experience it's more of a hindrance rather than a help. So yeah, take the risk, bring down those beliefs and behaviors. If you can, just try not to dispute in the moment, just get on with your day, and you'll see how much of a difference it can make to your recovery, right? So yeah, cheers guys, and I'll see you in the next video.